Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we are at the Hampton Inn and Suites in Arcadia, California. A rather contemporary stay for me if you've been watching my videos. And we've got an interestingly isolated experience for you today. In the past, we've seen a lot of these Hampton properties with the couches that sit more adjacent to the head of the bed. But here we are back to the contemporary style single-use chair. I'm actually a fan of these. I prefer the classics chairs as opposed to the new age couches. But there are some nuances here. Let me throw this into 0.5 real quick, just to show you the isolation we're working with. We've got a lot of floor space, a lot of real estate between the bed and the chair itself is almost awkwardly placed in this corner. It's almost like a timeout corner, if you will. But let's take a look at exactly what we're working with. We do have the sort of felty material. Now, I am a fan of this. I prefer this over like a faux leather, for example, because it's a little bit softer to the touch. We do have some nice cushion. It's nice and plush with a slightly specced design. We do have the sort of shorter armrests, which I think are kind of cute. It does give you some space for some overflow if you need some extra thigh space if you were to spread your legs out further. But you can still, use the armrest for your upper arms, for the shoulders if you lean back. We do have the nice rounded fin on the back of the chair, rather plush. Pretty contemporary, nice and wide. Notice we don't have any kind of enclosure up on the top of the rest there. So you do get full audio experience and sensory while in this chair. Of course, we've got a nice little side table. I like when they provide something like this. There's plenty of things you could do with it, things to put on it, drinks, snacks, books, things like that. Looks like we've got proximity to some power in the back so you can charge your phone. Due to the isolation, though, we are kind of, far away from the phone a friend option over here. The lighting source also is pretty far away. I bet at night it gets quite dark. We've got some proximity to window, and climate control is a little far away as well, but all in all, it's actually pretty decent. I am a fan of this. These are the types of chairs that I look for. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm going to have to give this probably a 7.9.